Hey Virgo, how you going? This is your May general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anywhere in your chart that you have Virgo. The usual blurb is down below, and I will say if you are returning, welcome back. Thanks for coming. I do really appreciate you, all of you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. I hope you get something that helps you. Anyway, without much more delay, let's get into your reading for May. How do you like that? I didn't even try. Transformation. I love this card. A lot of people don't, because, you know, not many of them are comfortable. However, very worth it. What are we transforming? Lighten up, Virgo. Maybe you're taking things a bit too seriously. Let's see. Oh, good eye. The dogs have decided to be a bit stupid. I love it when they're crazy. And letting go. Now, if that's not transformation, I don't know what is. So we need to let go of what we're hanging on to so tight and allow us to transform. Because if we're hanging on to things too tight, new stuff can't come in. I know. And we always, well, not all of us, but, well, yeah, all of us, at some point or another, we assume that it's going to be bad. Like, you know, that's where they're saying things like, better the devil you know. Or, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Just because it's not broken doesn't mean it can't be improved or developed or expanded. Let's have a look. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Coins. Something new, perhaps. Something unknown as yet. If you look at this, you're getting guidance. There's always guidance. There's always help. All right. I'll lay these out and then we'll get into it. Ace of Coins. Nice. 10 of Swords. There's your transformation. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Death. Hello. And picking up a theme here. 6 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 7 of Wands. 9 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Coins. 5 of Swords. Yeah, and you guys are like really resistant. Right, I'm going to clarify all of that up there. Okay, so currently you've got the Ace of Coins. Now, this is what's being offered to you. See the wings here? And then this being offered? It's like, no. I've got so much more for you than that. And here it is. Look at this. It's amazing. It's fantastic. And you're seriously stuck in the past. Seriously stuck in the past. You feel like if you take this, then everyone will turn on you. It's almost like when a person wins the lottery and everyone turns on them. It's almost that kind of feeling. So you're resisting this golden opportunity out of fear of the response from other people. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's in the challenge or opportunity position. And if you look, it's a form of taking what you can get. Putting up with what you can get and thinking that that's what you deserve. Whatever this is, you are scared to death of taking something better for fear of losing mediocre, if that makes sense. It's almost like, there's something much, much, much deeper going on here. Because you see yourself as the Knight of Cups. And I think you feel like it's not a loving thing to do, looking after yourself or accepting generosity. You're supposed to be the giver, but then you're knocking back this offer, and you are being very defensive about it, because coming up you've got your boundaries right up, and it's you caught between a rock and a hard place, but you're still defending it. You're not seeing that this is unhealthy. It's like, if you're wondering why you're having sleepless nights, this is where it's coming from. It's a nightmare that you can't wake up from. The advice is the Knight of Swords, and that is, it's time to cut through the crap. I think back here when we're talking about the past, you were taught that this was your role. This guarding over everybody else and looking after everybody else and educating everybody else and But even though you were so young at that stage, like you weren't in a position to do that, it was expected of you anyway. So you've grown up thinking this is expected of you, and that if you accept this gift, everybody else who has always expected you to put them first will resent it. So you kind of giving it a shaft, and it's like manna from heaven, and you're putting your rainbow up, your umbrella up. It's self-defeating, quite unhealthy. The hopes and fears reflect that, because the hopes and fears position is Queen of Coins. Now, you fear this because it's uncertain. If you're in the Queen of Coins, you are not only generous and giving and loving and providing for others, you are doing the same thing for yourself. You are independent and abundant within yourself. And you don't know how that is or what that is or how you can do both. So you're a bit frightened of it. But the hope is that it's possible. That's the real hope, and it's quiet. This is a quiet hope for you. You haven't told anybody. And that is why the outcome is such a shit show. You've got the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. Now, this talks, and I'll show, there's some imagery in these cards. The Five of Swords talks about winning at all costs, you know, and this is an internal struggle. You've got an external struggle and an internal struggle going on. You're resisting this so much that it's repeating, and the offer's not going away. The offer's still there, but the fighting it, the going against it, and staying in that role. See, we're taught this. This isn't naturally true. We believe it because we're taught that. So you are fighting against your own beliefs that you were taught by somebody else. And you're having a big barney about it. The Page of Cups is kind of like this quiet little voice in the background going, you are worth it. You know, somewhere inside you, there's a youth saying to yourself, this is your younger self saying, hello, but where about you? What about you? Where are you in all of this? And the Knight of Coins comes in. He's just standing still. And look at this dog. He's muzzled. That's loyalty. It's not, a free dog is loyal because it wants to be. This is forced loyalty. And you're just standing still, looking. There's no movement there. I'm just going to, have a little chat. You know this stuff. You know it. But this is causing you, you're stressed, you're unwell, you're overthinking everything. How can, overcome it? Yes, I know that's you. Okay. How can you find your value? How can you find your value? Virgo, see value. Oh my goodness. Just turn it. Stop ignoring the messages, the offers. And the only person who's missing out is you. Because I think sometimes we get so frightened of challenging the status quo or challenging anything that we just sit in this disgruntled position where we're just looking at the empty cups that we've had and how we keep filling them up for everybody else. But it's easier than turning around, because at least this you know this. And if we're being honest, a lot of the time, I'm sure you've heard of victim mentality. There's no judgment here, but a lot of the time, a lot of people get their identity from having something to complain about, from having a burden to carry. Oh, I can't take this glorious new job offer because I'll have to, I'm responsible for this. I can't take this fantastic new opportunity because it would mean moving kids from school. Now, that's fine, but let's get real. Kids would manage. Kids would be fine. There might be a bit of upheaval, but they'd cope. Kids are pretty malleable. It's just not worth the effort. It's easier to stay here. You see what I mean? And this is where this is what's on offer. I mean, no, let's get this right. This is what's on offer. It's from on high. Can't get any better than that. So my question is, until we meet again, my loves, why are you resisting happiness? Why are you resisting true happiness? What is it? What is it that you're frightened of? I'll leave you with that happy thought. I will talk to you later. I love you lots. Hey, look, we all go through this, so you're not alone. And the sooner you work on it, it gets better, okay? I hope that helps. I love you lots. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.